Hi, I'm the Grey Vapor. Why the Grey Vapor? Well, because I'm old and I'm going grey. This is my first ever YouTube video. Come to think of it, it's my first video ever on anything. So please, if you enter in the comments down below, be gentle with me. I'm hoping this will encourage people to give up smoking using vaping. Do not be discouraged that there's so much information out there that it gets hard to find the information you want. It's sort of real information overload. But don't be put off. I was a 40 a day smoker, and I tried patches. Well, when I say tried, not so hard probably, if I'm honest, but vaping, I was talking to a mate of mine, and he'd got off for a whole year just vaping, so it stuck in the back of my mind and it kept turning over, and just one day I started to give up. I started vaping, and a few days after I started vaping, I gave up smoking. I haven't smoked since, and that was 2.5 months ago. It's not even difficult, to be honest. It takes the place of cigarettes so well, and you feel so much better. I mean, I can walk a flight of stairs already, I'm huffing and puffing, and the real thing that surprised me was my sense of taste, and my sense of smell came back. It was amazing. It's not back fully yet, but it's certainly better than it was when I was smoking. There was none at all, and I didn't even know. The first step, I would say, to starting vaping is to go to your local vape shop. Just because even if you don't buy nothing, you can see them in the cabinets. You can get a feel for vaping equipment and for the juices that are available in your area. I know you could go online straight away, but I think, you know, the advice you'd get because they want you as a customer, so the advice you get in your local vape shop, if you've got one, would be brilliant. So let's start from the beginning. I started off with one of these, which is a Vaptio Spin It. You pull that out. Whoops, it's flipping. You pull that out like that. You do what the name says, spin it, and then you stick it back in. So straightforward. And then you have a button on the front, which is a fire button, which fires the smoke up into your mouth. And that's all you need. It's so like a cigarette. That's what got me by. Yeah, then you put it in your mouth and suck on it like a fag, and it gives you a hit exactly the same as a fag. It's brilliant. Got to remember to stop saying fag. It means something different in America. Sorry, English, we say fag, but it means cigarette. And no offence meant. Yeah, so you suck on it, you just use it the same as a cigarette. And it kept me going. I was chain vaping it, which is the same as chain smoking really, but to get me free of it was brilliant. The only other problem I found with this was that it's got an internal battery, which you can charge up down the bottom here in that slot, and you can do it on your computer, or you can get a charger that fits in a mains plug, which is probably better. It charges quicker. The only thing I found is that it doesn't hold if you're chain vaping, then 2 or 3 hours is probably the limit. But for that, I just bought a cheap power bank, and I use that when I still use it. Right, to to fill up the tank so that you have an e-liquid in there that you can use. You turn, let me see if I can get it in there clear. You turn this back round, you spin it back round, I can't stop saying that, and then this black piece here is the tank. You pull it out, there's a little stopper, don't know if it's showing up on the end. You pull the stopper out, you get your e-liquid, and open that up, put the spout of the e-liquid in the little hole, fill it up, put the stopper back, then just insert your tank back in where you took it out, and that's it, done. It's as easy as that. It's a 2-minute thing. And the other good thing with it is that liquid lasts you ages. You can get I can get a 10ml bottle, which is the smallest bottle you can get, and it lasts. I can get a week out of it easy. The only other thing I forgot to show you, and while you're here I will, is that when I go out I take this with me as well, which is a cheap power bank. Plug the Spinit there when it gets lower charge, and you can still use it while it's charging up. Brilliant. So it gets you by in all eventualities. So thanks for having a look at my video. As you see, it's all you need to start. I can't speak highly enough about the Vaptio Spin It. The only con, I suppose, to it is that sometimes if you use thicker liquid, you're doing this all the time to get it to work, which is a pain in the bum. The best way is to take the advice of the person in your local vape shop, and they'll tell you what liquid will go in it and what liquid doesn't. Or even online, every shop I've been to online has either a little chat piece or somewhere you can send an email and ask people, is this okay or isn't it? But usually we won't go into VG and PG now, it's just my first video, but I'll promise I'll cover it in one of my next ones, because it's quite interesting. Okay, and the other thing is, going to your local vape shop, is they'll put nicotine in it so that you don't get the cravings from giving up fags. Cigarettes. Thanks a lot for watching. I know it's been a bit of a struggle, but I'll hopefully get better. Thank you. Bye bye.